Exit when it loads in everything. Can't see the loading bar because it's below that bit. Alright, now I can close out Mountain Blade. Save as. Oh yeah, well, Kerbal's loading, then this'll. My poor computer. So Twitch. Yeah, but that was a good session. It's like it's until I can get enough clans where we have multiple armies running around. It's so whack-a-mole. It's hard to really gain a lot of territory at once. Alright, so settings. Apply, there we go. Alright, now there's a couple things here I need to double check. Camera limit. General. Show vessel labels. Kerbin time. Temperature gauges. EVA's auto rotate the camera. UI scale. Default throttle and pre-launch 100%. Advanced tweakables. Auto hide, no. Ghosted, no. Or we'll stop it in the ladder. Tidy up debris cluttering KSC. Yes. Ease in gravity, verbose logging. Alright, I don't think there's anything there. Input. I think there's anything I change. I guess so there's something I need to change the Alright, yeah, start game. What do we want? We want start new. Save name, birthday. Career. I think I blow up the UI usually. Seems awfully small. Difficulty options. Okay, here's where I allow reverting. No, so we're going hard. Allow reverting, no. Allow quick loading, no. Missing cruiser spawn, no. Auto hire, no. Resource abundance. Reheat, re-entry heating, starting funds. Start science, starting reputation. Science rewards. Funds penalty, reputation penalty, decline penalty. Allow other launch sites, no. No. Enable con network, yes. Advanced. Enable Kerbal experience. Level up immediately, no. We have to bring them to a lab. Or to Kerbin. Allow negative funds, yes. Our pressure limits. No. Kerbal's going conscious after sustaining too many G-force. Yes. Resource transfer obeys cross-feed rules. Yes. Always allow action groups. Oh, right from the beginning. No, we have to unlock those. Hard upgrades, yes. Acquire signal for control. Yes. Plasma blackout. I think I do, yes. I don't change any of those. Extra ground stations, yes. Do crazy 50 GB, yeah, that's what I figured. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, 3.5 hours left to go. See how many missions we can do. I'm also going to do every mission except scan different regions. Those are a pain. Thanks, I got it. Alright, so administration. Yeah, we don't use any of these things. Mission control contracts. Gather scientific data from Kerbin. Interstellar Agency. Launch our first vessel. Accept. Accept. We can do 2, yep. Alright, so we go out and get some science. Got it. Alright, how much do I remember? How much do I remember? Safety. control wise. Shift. Alright, decoupling. Don't have, oh, we don't have any of those. Ah. We need science. Oh yeah, symmetry. Hanger on planes of Vab is a fun thing to switch to. That's all the sense we have except for EVA. So we'll do on the pad, do an EVA on the pad. Please solid booster, fuel tank, no fuel tanks. What do we have? Ground. The batteries. Nope. Is that enough parachute to land us safely? Well, I guess we'll find out. Alright. 001. First flight. Save. Crew, Jebediah, first one. Cargo, switch editor, build. Launch. Lunch. Alright, we can get science. Crew report. Ooh, 0.9 science. We can get a goo from the ground. We can do an EVA. B is bored again. Probably need SAS. Third ever clip too. A craft 001. Alright, oh yeah. Probably should stage these differently. That would probably help. Staging. World's first milestones. Alright, I'm actually nervous. 3, 2, 1, liftoff. Alright, we'll go ahead and observe the mystery goo from here. Yeah, we'll get crew reports on other things later. Then we'll do an EVA on the water. There we go. Get that thing flipped around. Yeah, I can't remember all the precise things to get the max out. I usually just put the capsule on the pad, get the goo, crew report, EVA, get all out of the way. I think then you can unlock the coupler at least. Oh, Mountain Blade, thank you. I did not give a good start to the thing as well. Kerbal. Space Program. Hard career. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Alright, so... we can do an EVA. Take the data, store experiments. EVA report. Some trick with that to get extra something or another, but I can't quite remember what that was. Is that crew report? E for board. No, wait. That's how you get the extra crew report. Alright, recover vessel. Alright, we got 1.2. Total of 14.5 science. Nice. Uh, 21, I guess. Parts, and 1 XP for Jebediah Kerbin. Nice. Alright, so R&D. Decoupler, yes. 21 points, wow. Purchase the parts. 76,000. Yes. And basic rocketry for 5. Purchase those parts. $11 points, 20, 18, and 15. Alright, so we gotta go get more. So we completed those two. Now we can do focused observation survey of Kerbin. Yeah, these I don't do. Everything else I try to do. All swivel liquid fuel engine in the flight above Kerbin. Test flee, the launch site. Test decoupler landed at Kerbin. Escape the atmosphere. All parachute in the flight. Test orbiting Kerbin. Oh, that's gonna be interesting, getting a solid fuel booster in the orbit. But we can do this one. Okay, this is just a coupler test. No, but then maybe a mod made change it. Why is there Minecraft in the title? Mr. Fuel Save, hello, thank you very much. Yeah, this was my original jam. This is where I got the biggest early growth on Twitch, was Kerbal, right when 1.0 came out. Alright, so we're gonna do a new vessel. That on there. We need to run a test. With Bill in that for that one. Contracts, where Kerbin landed. Uh, 002. Coupler test. And launch. 12 days you played the KSP a lot of time ago. Nice. Very good. Alright, so the contract is activate the part through the staging. All test conditions. Oh, I didn't turn down the power. Should be fine. There we go. Did it. Got some good data in here, thanks. Alright. Excellent. Oh yeah, actually. Yeah, only when they're open do we need to keep them. Alright, so recover. Keandra, thank you very much. Welcome. It's okay, just a bounce. I remember it's like some people built use decoupler force to get into orbit. Alright, so we got some money, we got some more science. Did we get enough? No. But we got some money. Alright, new contract. Test flee at this boot. I was thinking of doing that, but I thought the coupler might throw it off and you get some explosions. Activate the part through the staging. Can take the fuel out? I think so. Some things I don't remember. Happy birthday, thank you, Pace. Alright, so we'll put a, let's see, got the same thing there. Flee. Rust limit down to nothing. Fuel down to nothing. Oh, thermometer. We can take a thermometer reading. Ooh. And I think we get a fraction of a point with another goo on the pad. Start test. Alright, it's Bob's turn this time. They'll do Valentina for the actual flight. On them in return, they must have been very bored, yeah. Alright, yeah, we just need to do that. We can take the log temperature. Log the goo. Yeah, another fraction of a point. And then stage, contract complete. Alright, now do we get enough science for that? 10,000 unlock them all, that's not too bad. Another science thing, barometer. Alright, now what contract do we want to do? Altitude, oh, okay, this is one of those. This is one of those testy ones. Hallmark 16 parachute in the flight. 9 at 12,000. Speed less than 70. Zero to 8,000. 140 to 260. Heat shield in the flight above 36 to 41. Holy cow. Escape the atmosphere. 0 to 70. That one's 36,000. Alright, let's do the little guy here. Let's haul this guy up. 9,000. So if we can kind of get the top of the arch kind of in there. Alright, is that the... Okay, that's the Mark 16. Now we have the decoupler. Yeah, if I'm gonna control this, I think we need the swivel. Okay, yeah, they give you the swivel first now. I remember when the first things, yeah, you didn't have the swivel, you had the non-gimbaling engine to start with. That made things interesting. Let's take that off. No, what we want is... Hey, remember the key. Alright, let's haul those up. Let's put some fins. Alright, this is 004 parachute test. LVT 30, I think. No, 45? Because the swivel is 45, and the 30 is the non. Alright, so we already got that on the ground. Now we can get this and this in the air, and then this and this in the water. And we gotta get to, well, staging. We need to get to 7,000? 9,000. Just kind of be there. We just have to haul it there. So we can go through that. As long as we're going that slow speed. Well, let's try it, see if we can do it. Save. We want Valentina this time. Alright, let's see how high this gets us. I think we'll just go for it, see what altitude we get. As long as we gotta be below 70 meters per second. When we get there. Alright, let's see what altitude we get by this. Well, we got the altitude, we're just going a little bit fast. Try to body brake this. I think we'll be good though. I think, well, on the way down we'll be slow enough. Oh no, we're speeding up again. No! Alright, let's at least get the science. Probably need to go more straight up so we coast to a stop. Oh yeah, we need to get the science in the air. Then we'll get it in the water. Land distance record of 10 kilometers. Woo! And then, that's right, period for warp. Then the old paranoia, it's like, slow down before you land. Alright, we will log that from the water. Log that from the water. And recover. Alright, we failed. Oh yeah. 9 science. Alright, same craft, we could... Yeah, we'll go straight up. I will throttle down. Because we could always use the fuel to kind of slow ourselves down on the way down as well. We'll use about 3/4 and then see how high we get. If I need to boost a little bit higher, we'll do it. Yeah, I don't think we need any changes. Failed successfully. Hey, only 3 hours to go. Alright, full throttle. Yeah, we only barely got above 12,000 shooting out. So we'll use, like I said, we'll use about 3/4 of the fuel. Then see where that gets us. Okay, we'll get above 9,000. So now we need to slow down. $70 before we hit 12,000? Perfect. Got it. I don't think there's any more fraction of a point two. Parachute enough to land us? No, we have the staging anyway. Bombard! Do I dare do an EVA? Oh no, you can't do it. That's right, there's a... have to upgrade the astronaut complex. Bang! I always forget that when I try to do the EVAs in orbit. You get all the science and it's like, oh yeah, have to upgrade. And boop. Still on launch pad. Still on launch pad. Alright, no new science, but we got the contract done. Animal! Alright, we got that contract done. Now heat shield up to 36,000 feet, 1,000 meters per second. Oh, we have the barometer. I need to put that on the craft. Alright, we'll do the heat shield. Suborbital trajectory over Kerbin. Altitude 260,000 meters. A suborbital? Holy moly. Coming in hot after that. All that in the flight. 49,000. I don't know if these two are compatible. They're fairly close. That one's faster though. We'll take the two of them. And then we'll tune everything. Alright, so... what's the contract again? Heat shield test. Alright, we're just going to add more fuel. And the barometer, that's right. Add a couple of them. There. All kinds of readings. Alright. This is Jeb's turn. Possibly. Yeah, 1,000 meters per second. Let's get our ground one. Alright, we're looking for yeah, we could be going pretty fast here. Yeah, then maybe turn around and try to slow down for the swivel part. Need to hydrate. Yeah, as long as I can get away from the rest of the craft. The decoupler. Alright, well, let's see what numbers we get. Staging is correct. Well, one of these times I'm gonna forget it. And we have 1,500 meters delta V. Point down, punch. Oh yeah, yeah. That's yeah. Yeah, I think we'll try to get that. Well, we'll see what the numbers are when we're crossing through this. And then yeah, just turn around and slow it down. At the hopefully the Apo's up in this region. But we'll never know until we try it. That's why I want this information on Apo and stuff. Oops. Totally wrong button. Alright, oh, we didn't even put the heat shield on. And we don't have the swivel, so... Oops. Wrong moment, yeah. Alright, but what kind of... 700 meters per second, 37. Yeah, we had this... We had the juice to get to that speed. Now the altitude, I think. And now we just have to... well, we have a new altitude record. This should be high over Kerbin. Upper atmosphere. Should have enough points at least to unlock the next. Then we'll get one from the water. Goo from upper atmosphere. 5 more points. Almost perfect altitude, yeah. If I've left the fuel, we could have... Yeah, we would have needed to slow down. 18k. Yeah. Well, we could have carried the swivel up. Maybe gotten that part of it. But we're in the ballpark. I think we have enough fuel to both get fast enough and to save a little bit to slow down again. Jeb is happy. Yeah, that should have been the clue when I was on the pad. Have heat shield. Where's my money? Oh, I should have gotten a high altitude that as well. Well, we can get it next time. We're doing it again. Now, what's the barometer of the water? .6 science. Sometimes, at some point, that'll be just enough to get what we need. 37 science. See that we're just like 1 point shy of getting both of those. Stability, nose cone, radial decoupler, or Reliant, Thumper, fuel tank. Alright, we'll get this one. Almost die contract, yeah. Get the depth of the water. Oh wow. We're like, yeah, 0.7 away, so... but we're just gonna fly this one again, see if I can do it right this time. Trying to make a Kerbal pass out. Oh yeah. Yeah, those are always weird. We got all the... I do need to get the upper atmosphere temperature, but everything else we kind of have. Oh. One thing we don't have... is a heat shield. Now we have a heat shield. And a new biome, that's true. Could go over, well, going towards the mountains is a little bit risky, but yeah, we could go to the left. Or north. Yeah, we'll go north. Alright, let's see if we can... No, there's no RCS. SAS on. Alright, now what I remember... X is shut down the engines. Z is all the way up. Shift is slightly up. Control is slightly down. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, we're not flying quite that far, but we do need grasslands. So north should be fine. Alright. I went too vertical, or too horizontal. Yeah, we're not even gonna reach that altitude. Alright, well, we can get the temperature reading from high altitude. Just that right there is enough to get us the next unlock. And that's 5. We'll put 3 of the bigger tanks in there. Cosmos 12 it is, yep. We did science. Get from, yeah. That'd been neat. Speed record. Might get a foothills type. Probably a good thing to have on when you're over the land. A little bit dramatic. Which one did I get? And now we can also do a crew report. And we can do an EVA. Getting all kinds of signs. And then we can do a goo. Externally controlled by a sign to that. Let me board. And then we do another one just to get the rest of most of the rest of this. And we recover. Alright, we need a little bit more fuel, so we'll exchange these 5 mini tanks for 3 quarter tanks. $29 science, nice. Is right click to upgrade for 150,000. Alright, we have all those. Alright, one more launch. Engines. A little bit of stability. Mark 3. Like worry too. I usually like save every variant, but and staging is still correct. Alright, Jeb. Temp number 3. We'll go a little more vertically. We'll just tip out a little bit into the ocean. No, I can't see the apo. Okay. Makes sense. Alright, we are not... Okay, once we get past 36, we'll boost it again to get the speed. Wait, didn't we have that? Yeah, we were over 1,000 meters per second at like 40. Whoa, that was working, yeah. We knew the other one wasn't working, but yeah, it's like if you're trying something you're not sure of, yeah, then save the variant. Well, we made it space. But I don't have that contract. With resistance, we might hit that. I could have sworn we hit that. No, it just says flying. Just have it. All it. And those there'll be a blue button if there's a test you have to do. Holy cow, that we get up there. Yeah, the lower speed is a higher, or the lower altitude's a higher speed. So the question is, can we stay below this in this range? Wonder if it's because we are suborbital. No, that was still checked. Okay, we're finally going down. Jeez. Oh yeah, now we can log pressure from space. It's as if you were in a vacuum. Get the other half of that. Crew report. Temperature from space. No, already going too fast for that. I can't do EVA yet. I don't have the upgrade. Yes, I did. Yeah, I remember to do those. And 2 goos, so we get 95% of it. Crew report. Alright, can I slow... No. Still going too fast for this one. Oh, no, we... See, we're going the right speed. Oh, got it, okay. Probably have to held it for 3 seconds, whatever. We got one of the contracts at least. And don't crash into me. It's like, where is that part? Alright, hitting that altitude at that low of a speed. Well, we need to be kind of going up, and that's sort of like the Apo going straight up, isn't that range? See what new contract we get, see if we can combine anything. Yeah, that's what we need to do is... I don't have anything that tells me that if I could... See the Apo is like... I think an Apo of like 70,000 would be about right. I think that would be just about right. Um, 27 science. I think we need 45 for the next level. So not quite enough for that. Thumper. Altitude 0 to 8,000 meters. 100. Through the staging. Thumper. So we could put a flea underneath and probably get this done. Oh cow. Yeah, I've done that before. I've never done the, the science roller. You usually get more than enough science just going to new places, doing new things. That's another. Okay, those two kind of go together. A flea and a decoupler, suborbital 280,000 meters. least there's no speed. Okay, basic jet engine. Okay, we can do that. So all you have to do is stick it on top of the capsule and stage it. Okay, we'll take that, do that real fast. No one can see you speed. Alright, so we got this one. I'm satisfied this can do it. It's just like I said, we just have to be mostly straight up and just kind of coasting through that range, altitude range. So now new is just boop. And kaboom. We returned to the surface. We've broken the altitude record. We've reached space. All heat shield. Test Juno. Actually, now I can get rid of the heat shield. Ferry 2 tourists safely to their destination and back. Suborbital, suborbital. Well, we're getting those now. Those two go together. $450,000 meters? Offer expires in 5 hours. Altitude. So stage. Yeah, so I think a flea will get us up. Or fast enough. Put a thumper on the flea, a capsule with a parachute. Let me... So that one's like ridiculous. That's 1 day away. Those two do definitely go together. A very Dutch song. Oh wow. Tough to nail. Yeah, it's very true. Alright, well let me try this. Try the one we're trying right now. See if I can get this one out of the way. Then we'll see which one of those we want to do. So load up 5 again. Flying to the sun. Kerbal is roasting on open fire. Alright, open. Contains locked or invalid parts. Ah. Oh yeah, there's my old... all kinds of things I could... Alright, crew... Yep, still trying to get his wings on this one. So yeah, we need to go mostly straight up. When I think I'm gonna get an APO of right around 70,000, I think would be about right. There's no way of tracking that directly right now with the tools I have. I think when I hit 700, no, 700? 900? I don't think we quite have enough APO. Not slowing down too much though, so I could probably... No, we might be just about right. This might be actually just about perfect. I can give it a little boost if we slow down too much. Boom. How's that for flying by the feel? Okay, that... yeah, that... It's like, how did I do that? Yeah, it's like riding a bicycle. Like 0.01. Oh wow, 1.2 science. Okay. Means there's at least 0.1 in here. All this is all gotten, yeah. Still in the range. Or no, I think it's permanently checked because we completed it. But we are in the range anyway. Alarm clock. Not forget to pop the chute. I heard that. Whee! Yeah, surprise lower stage. That's why it's like when re-entering, it's like always stage sideways. Even up and down is not good enough. You gotta get horizontal separation. Yeah, 0.3 from the other goo. Alright, now with contracts. So we still got our orbit. We got this pair. Would definitely want a heat shield on the capsule for that one. Gotta stage the flea after it flies. Ooh. Focus temperature survey. No. 2 tourists. Orbit Kerbin. I guess it's time to just orbit Kerbin. We got a couple days for that one. Science Archive, yeah. It's like, oh, okay, that's what I did. Yeah, really looking forward to that. Even if they like temporarily go down some wrong paths, it's like seem like they have some a really good framework for working on it. Yeah, let's just get to orbit. Get that out of the way. Alright, so new ship. Alright, we'll put a heat shield on it. We'll put a parachute on it. Because why not? We already got barometer and temperature from space. I don't think orbit's any different. Coupler. Do have the radial coupler. Okay, there's upper stage. Okay, I think this is a little weak to try to get all that. Thrust weight is actually 1.72. That's actually not bad. But nowhere near enough delta V. I can go with that one. Yeah, I think we can go with extra tank on each side. Oops. And then we'll put a couple boosters on it. So now we have 2,500. Need 3,500 to get to orbit. Oh, that's an atmosphere. No, or altitude. Sea level, vacuum. Oh, altitude of 0. Okay. Sea level. 2,000 the upper one. Yeah, still need boosters. Alright, so we will do hammers? Yeah. We'll overdo it. And now we also have... Oop. Angry Orange Engineer report. Alright, and now for all that mess. Probably want some stability. Too much stability? Alright, so those all fire together. And then we get rid of that. We have 1,700, 20, 30, 800. Oh yeah, now I know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, might be too many. Oh yeah, we're over mass. Over mass, alright. Oh man. There we go. That actually goes with that. Sea level 1500, 2700. It's just enough. Maybe the one time I actually do this. Maybe the one time that actually makes a difference. People always tell me, it's like, oh yeah, it's like, remove the stuff from the heat shield. It'll save you Delta V. And I think this is the one time I actually need to say that. Alright, so staging. We have our 3 engines. Then we get rid of the side boosters. Then we stage that together. Then we do that, then we do that. Alright. So this is 008 orbit attempt. Orbit. One. Save. Alright, Valentina, Europe. Get us to space. Save. Alright. Let's see if I remembered how to do this. Alright, here we go. 3. Staging, check chase staging. Yep, 3, 2, 1. A little bit squirrely. Probably the fins are a little bit too big. Trying to push it. Lean over, dang it. Alright, let me see where... Well, it looks like I think that's high enough. Now just see if we can push ourselves into orbit when we get up there. Yeah, I think so. Need to get to 2200 and we have 13. It's gonna be close. I also have to make sure I have enough to get home. Don't use up all the fuel. It's like, we got to orbit, how are we getting home? Altitude? Oh yeah, we're definitely in space. Oops. Uh-oh. We're in orbit. Rescue mission. First rescue mission of the, Oops. It's like thought I was looking at it, and it's like, I saw like 200 meters per second, and it's like, oh, I better stop, and it's like, stop, and it's like, 0. We've entered orbit. No, we don't need a rescue contract, we already have. While in space, okay, that doesn't... Orbit doesn't matter, just being in space matters. Well, have fun, Valentina. Yeah, it's like perfect orbit. We completed the contract, so we didn't have to come back to complete the contract. Tricky, isn't it? Yeah, I've done I've done rendezvousing without it. It is interesting. For two tourists they just want to go suborbital. That's not too hard. But we gotta carry a pilot and the two Kerbals. Oh, let's see if there's any okay, we can get one of these. Advanced rocketry. Okay, with a Terrier, we can make it to orbit easy. Figure that. Starshot. I don't even know what that is. Firewall canisters. Okay. Fuel tank adapter. Game Santa Anniversary. Okay. But I think, yeah, Terrier, I think that's what I want. That would be handy. For the tour stuff. Structural fuselage. Airplane parts we don't really need. Flight control. First little probe. And then basic science. Science Junior. The radiator panel. Antenna. Yeah, the Terrier, the efficiency of the Terrier really unlocks a lot of stuff. So I think this is my... That's my go-to. Science would be... They'll unlock the next one. That's probably the other way to go. Alright, let me take a break. The last break of the stream. Explore Kerbin. Return the Kerbin from orbit. Yeah, those surveys I never do. These two are still kind of speaking to me as an attempt. I don't know if we're... interesting. It'd have to be without fuel. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, let me take a break and then we'll be right back. Figure out what to do next. Boop, boop, and boop. Alright, I'm back everybody. Thanks so much for waiting and hanging out. That Foundation soundtrack fits pretty well with the birds chirping at KSC there. Alright, let's figure out what we need to do. So we have no active contracts. The 2 tourists. We have 181,000. Tracking station is 300k. Research and development 900k. Lab 450. Pad 100. Okay, the extra weight and everything. 150. 450. 150. That's now we can do the EVAs. The admin building, I never used that. Just to be able to do 181,000. Yeah, I think that just unlocks so much more flexibility. So go ahead and do that. So 2 tourists want to fly up and fly down. Suborbital, we just have to get into space. You can do a triple stacked capsule. Looks ridiculous, but it works. That was not too bad. Yeah, let's do the tourists. Get that going. Money-wise... No, that one's 450. Flea and the decoupler to 280,000. Got a day to 5 hours to decide on that one. Let's do tourist. Tourist sounds like the most fun. Clean slate. 009. Tourists. A1. Whatever that means. We have any new science? No. Same things. Probably gonna land in the ocean because we're not going that far. Probe-wise... Command and control? Nothing. Only got Jeb as a pilot for now. Alright, so now we got our coupler. Now we gotta get this to space. And now we have our Terrier. Yay! Lots of Delta V there. We're in 60 on the ground and vacuum 1500. The same craft could be used to rescue, no, we can't EVA. Until we can unlock EVA, we can't get Valentina out of there. Alright, now how much? Swivel. Okay, that's firing down near the ground. Oh, now we have thumpers. We have plenty of weight, so those are pretty cheap. Yeah. Holy moly, are they big. Yeah, we don't need that much. Just be fine doing it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's no. This is now with the life support mod. All right, those were too much. We just need a little bit of stability, not all the stability. All right, that goes there. Vacuum, we have 3,400. I think we put a little bit more fuel here. Hey Ragnar, yep. Going strong too. This was probably the easiest. On almost all the others, it's like, I did get a second win right towards the end, but this one, it's like, I felt the wall kind of approaching, but it never, never smacked me in the head. Thrust weight at sea level 2.88, 1.54. $3,600. Oh yeah, we only have to go suborbital. I don't even, yeah, I don't even need these. Do we have thrust to weight on the in sea level though? 1.35. Yeah, I forget about that. We only have to go suborbital. All right, save it. Got Jeb. I always hesitate. It's like, what am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? Okay, we did staging. Got our parachutes. Extra parachutes for the extra load. Just need to go over a little bit. Head out to the ocean. Get above 70,000 feet. Come back down. Alright, 3, 2. How did that get in there? No, that's right. Oh, no. Because I took away... Never mind. Because I took away the other boosters. Now I confused myself. Alright, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. And we can gauge our altitude by Valentina's flight. Do we cross that line? We know we've reached it. Question is, do we have enough altitude to have thrust to weight here? We're accelerating. Yeah, look how it's sipping the fuel. Love the Terrier engine. Yeah, I don't know how high Valentina went. I think she was like 95. What's great is you can do suborbital and then go to orbit and still complete the contracts. And back. So I gotta get those parameters done. Oh wow, yeah, we're going way up there. $153,000, okay. Yeah, if I've got my trajectory better, and it's like we've had Delta V left over for sure. actually bring ourselves home faster. There. Now we have to go float so far. They all look pretty happy. And hit the atmosphere. Slurp. And burp. Each shield with full ablator on here would help with center of mass. You slow down enough for the parachutes. Oops. Oops. Contract failed. No. Should have used that fuel to slow down. That was a dart. That thing just kept going. Oops. Well, you can tell I'm rusty at Kerbal Space Program. Been a while since I've killed any tourists. Now, do any more tourists want to go up with me? Explore Kerbin. Ferry a VIP. Orbit around Kerbin. Suborbital. Yeah, that's where drogues would help. Let's just get back from orbit. You left enough fuel in the tanks to return from orbit, right? No, I did not. Well, we can definitely do this. It's the question of, can I slow down? This would only be a double capsule. Could I slow down the double capsule? Accept contract. So this one we just... so we have to get to orbit. Failed. A contract failed. No. Delta V. Vacuum. 3600. Do need a little boost on this one, I think. Do I need that much of a boost? A couple fleas do the job? Let's vacuum. Burp, excuse me. We'll go with the hammer. Not like that. $4,200 in vacuum. Alright, get rid of those, get rid of that. Alright, this time we'll, if we have any fuel left, we will save it for slowing down. Tourist A2. Crew. Oh, we lost Jeb. We do not have a pilot. Man, it's been so long since I actually had, because I usually just use the rescuees as the rest of my crew. Not enough funds to hire another recruit. Uh-oh. Next hire, 104,000. Holy moly. So no SAS. Bill, can you do it? Okay, it's getting interesting now. How much money do we have? 77,000. Well, hey, getting your money's worth for this last hour and a half. At least we do have Valentina's orbit to kind of get a sense of. No way. Not engage SAS. Alright, Bill. So we know we don't need to go anywhere near that high. 3, 2, 1. Bill can do it. Alright, I'm trying to think of some of the numbers I usually... Not really stable enough to look at the map. But I think that's high enough. Yeah, she's 150, so 70 would be there. So there's the suborbital part as soon as we get above 70. And boop. Alright, there's that one. Use this fuel to do this. Squirrely only doesn't, it begins to describe this. Somewhat stable there. We are falling at more than enough delta V though. Think. We have to cut it short, we will. Oh yeah, lots and lots of fuel. When we hit 2,300 meters, then we know we're going to reach the other side. Oh, hey, we're going back up. Alright, so we have something going on. What I need to do is when we get above 70,000 again, then we need to give a little burn. Are we? Nope, nope, come here. Calm down, calm down. There we go. Then we can just do a little burn here. Get the Periapsis back out of the atmosphere. And then we come home. Visually it looks like Apo is somewhere over there. Oh yeah, 110,000. Alright, so we just need a small prograde burn here. Orbit. Okay, there we go. Now we just need to go home. Perfect. I sure brought some science in case we landed some new biome. Now, I hope we don't land in the mountains. Yeah, let me make sure we don't do that. There we go. And we'll save that fuel. Slow down even more if we have to. So we can deploy the parachutes. I think, yeah, now we're starting to get some bite. Overheat, overheat. Barbecue roll. Oof. Fire and fire. Should put a heat shield on it just for the lower center of mass as well. The heat shield. Alright, now can we slow down enough to deploy the parachutes? That was the problem last time. Maximum aero braking. There we go.
Another visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Drax Fantastic with the raid. Welcome everybody. The raid Fantastic. Molly, Reza, Darkside, Schmizmar, Nox. Alright, plug parachutes before I forget while I'm reading everybody. Welcome, thank you very much. Yep, we're just on the last hour of the 24-hour stream. It went pretty easy. It's like I got really involved in the first game. Captain of Industry, and it's like 11 hours went by like that. Then we played a bunch of Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. And then finish off the last 4 hours with some Kerbal. The first game I really streamed a lot on Twitch. Yeah, there's so many problems to solve. It's like, okay, now I gotta do this, now I gotta do this. I left it in a semi-stable point. Still a couple things we have to do to make sure we don't run out of fuel. But we're all pretty good. And then, yeah, Bannerlord just a lot of fun. Lots of big battles. Trying to get a tourist. Got a tourist to orbit. We lost Valentina, the first pilot, is stranded in orbit. Jebediah, we lost Jebediah and 2 tourists on the last flight. It was a slight disaster. Couldn't slow down in time to deploy the chutes. Watching during that, nice. So yeah, trying to get back in, remember how to do all this stuff. Doing a hard career where you can't revert. So if you make a mistake, that's it. And Kersploosh. We made it this time, yay! Not yet. We don't have the tools for an easy rendezvous in space. We don't have the tracking center unlocked. I kind of know how to do it without any of that stuff, but it's been a long time. Well, we did this stuff before we got back from orbit. Oh, I didn't take that contract though. Yeah, it's just barely possible if you know how to manipulate the flight. Alright, we did that. Now we gotta find another contract. Gotta make some money because we gotta hire a pilot. Got 99,000. A pilot would cost us 104,000. Explore the moon. Not without a pilot. Test skipper landed a Kerbin. Oh, that we can do. Activate through staging. Alright, that's easy. Bob can do this one. Bill's our first one-star astronaut. Not even gonna save it. And just go boom. Turn the surface from orbit, yay! Alright, easy contracts like that are nice to have. Alright, how many science points do I need? I need... Thing is, wow, we could hire a thing. What we really need is to upgrade this so we can do EVAs and get science there. Because we need 27 more science to unlock even more science. Heavy rocketry. Propulsion systems. Fuel systems. Advanced construction. Miniaturization. There's the. Is that where the probes are? Docking port. The advanced flight control. This is what I need. I need. Where is it? Landing. I need the robotic controllers. There's the Staputnik is there. That can do it, but that doesn't have SAS. Need a bunch of batteries. Electrics. There it is, a Probodobodime Octo. That's when we can start doing some good stuff. We need all all these other things unlocked. VIP. We're around Kerbin. 10,000 for that. Radio mount into flight. 5 to 12,000, 160. That one's pretty easy. That's basically yeah, that one we can do fairly easily. We know we can do that. It's just really squirrely without a pilot. Alright, let's do that one. So this one we can do pretty easily. Which one was the contract for? Radio Mark II-R. Drogue chutes, okay. Yeah, those are handy. $5,000, $12,000 speed. Really all we need is that. Swivel. Because we don't have a pilot, we're gonna need the aerodynamic stability. $25 each. Is that really all we need? Just haul, so we don't have to. We can use it, but we don't have to test it. We just have to get to the right out to 5,000 meters, 160 to 270. So should be able to do it with this. All right, so that's a 011 parachute test. All right, Bob, you ready for this? All right, 5,000. So just need to keep it below 270. And we don't have it? Mark 2R. Oh, just parachute. It does say drogue chute on here. Oops. Wrong chutes. That will bomb KSC. Bunk. Hey, get off me. Get off me. We'll just deploy the drones. Alright, same ship, but just without the with the right kind of parachutes. Kaboom. Try that again. We just did waste some money though. Shores, interesting. At least we got some new science. Alright, one more try. Alright, yeah, because I didn't think these said Mark II are. Oh no. Save a little bit of money. Alright, let's try that one more time. Staging is correct. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Keep it below 270. And bingo. Is he gonna bop me in the head? Nope. Oops. Could cut him. I'd probably mess that up. And boop. Alright, now got that one done after 2 tries. Let's see what other contract we can get here. Got the tourist one we know we can do. If a bit squirrely. Science data from space around Kerbin. Transmit or recover scientific data from space around Kerbin. Can we I don't think... Can we transmit from Valentina? Definitely take it. Let's find out. Crew report. Doesn't have to be science with any value. It just has to be. Okay, no comms device. Okay, good to know. To have the actual antenna on it. Yeah. Alright. Worth a shot. Alright, Valentina, we'll get you one day. Alright, so yeah, without a competent pilot, I could hire one now. So we could hire one. Have 23,000 left over. How much does the tourist ship cost? Because if it costs less than 23,000, which I'm pretty sure it does. $8,000? Alright, so let's get a pilot. Let's fly the tourist. We'll also do the science in orbit thing. Now start us back on the road to recovery. Alright, so add ski. Come on down. Contracts. Science data from space around Kerbin. And ferry a VIP. $450,000. Also, with the pilot, exploring the moon becomes a little less crazy. And we'd bring back a lot of science. I could unlock a lot of other science. I think that's the plan. We're gonna do this. We'll see what other contracts pop up, but we may do the moon next. Might as well go big. Okay, so we load in the Moon tourist one. Second one. We need to put some science on it so we can well, we're gonna bring back science with it. Doesn't have to be transmitted. But we could do that just for the heck of it. Transmit the temperature of space. No. No, now that we have the drogue chutes. Need the symmetry for that. Well, don't need the symmetry for that, but it would be nice. So that just gives us a little bit of security. We got science, we can transmit. Just need to get to orbit, come home. Drogue needs its own category. So those, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Drogues, parachutes, alright. Launch. I always get that little hesitation. It's like, what am I forgetting? What am I missing? Who's gonna die? Hey, we got SAS now. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Still streaming, yep. Almost done though, like 20 minutes. Alright, we're stable. Let's call that high enough. Got to your previous position like 10 hours. Nice, very good. Feels good when you get things going. That's gonna be just about right. Rotary generators going, oil move. Nice. Alright, now we just need to extend this out. Might be a little bit behind the curve. Still rising. And now we're falling. And now we're rising. Camera switch. Give it a few seconds to stabilize. Okay, where are we low? This side? Now we can definitely transmit the science. Alright, so we got that contract done. I just need to figure out where. Yeah, it's gotta be behind me here somewhere. So if we go to there. And just give a little boost. Prograde. Kerbal player, hey, yep, hey Jim. A prodigal Kerbal player coming back. Now we've got to be around in orbit. Oh, I didn't put the tourist in the capsule. All right. Yeah, Kerbal player who's forgotten everything about Kerbal. It's like, why isn't it? Did you bring the tourist? No. Just charge him anyway. Back to his roots, yep, a disillusion. As soon as we see red, I'm gonna hit the engines to slow us down through the heating regime. At least some of it. Alright, we'll try that again. Oh yeah, I should really put a heat shield on this. We will add the heat shield, add the tourist, try this again. Got the other contract done at least. Yeah, that was a $10,000 rocket. They're trying to rebuild our thing after having to pay for a pilot. So we need to get enough money to unlock tracking station where I can rendezvous with Valentina, bring her back. Oh, there's Moon. Alright, we got one of the contracts done, but yeah, that would be a nice double contract if I just remembered to bring the tourist. Test the coupler landed the Kerbin. Staging. Take that. Hey, Resplendent, welcome. Alright, well this is just going to be a... before I do that, and before I forget... Then save it. Then we can go new. And TD12 decoupler. Is that the contract? That's TD12 decoupler. Contract complete. That. Why isn't it letting me go back? Off the surface. Oh, it thinks I'm flying. Well, that's... A center. You're on a collision course. They'll be lost. I'm gonna lose my pilot? Because I can't get them out of the... I can't revert because of hard settings. Man. Anybody think of any way to get around this, huh? Well, that's a bummer. Is he still... Did we lose the Kerbal? Oh, that may have been... That may have been the way to do it. Wiggle, wiggle. You said it just too late. So again, I have no pilot. All right. Oh, good thing the stream's almost over because I'm about to rage quit. um. Never seen me. Poodle, fuel engine, landed Kerbin, staging. Okay, we can do that. A poodle. Going to bed. Seems it's time to repeat the process. Soldering. Hello. 3 minutes. Contract complete. We're up to 30,000. So it would be an interesting thing to try to recover from. Try to do a bunch of missions without pilots till we get enough cash. There's a bailout grant. In our closing shop, I advise you accept the money. Effects only 11,000 funds. Accept as many times as desired. Okay. Plus 163,000. For 4 science. Or is that 163 point? Apply immediately and reset. Oh, what? Wow, it was 156. Holy cow. Minus 137. Our reputation's already minus something. It's not enough to really help us. Setup cost 263 science. Very 2 tourists. Suborbital. Suborbital. Oh, Gen Can and Gen Cal. Okay, that confused me. It's like the same Kerbal wants the same flight. Alright, we'll do this one. Now we have drogue chutes. There's just a suborbital. Bring them back. And then there's another one. Suborbital. Do we stack 4? Oh, I can't get the other. Can't accept it. Alright, so we'll do a quick tourist one here. Finish us off on a high note, maybe. Unless I kill them again. So we have Tourist A1. That's 3 in a row. But we weren't able to slow down in time, so that's how we killed Jeb. Now we have drogue chutes. We just had to go suborbital without a real pilot. So that's Gen Can and Gen Cal. Save, launch. Uh, 3, 2, 1, liftoff. Alright, Bill, you can do it. You did it before. Don't get too squirrely. It's turning on its own there. True gravity turn. That's gonna be enough. Just gotta get him home safely is all. Don't think we have enough altitude yet. Alright, now we do. Yeah, just gonna go a little bit above. Alright, now we're falling, yay! Catching a little heat. Shake and bake. Alright, nah, I don't think I'm gonna slow down this one in time either. Alright, ended on a low note. I still can't do the tourists. Alright, that was fun though. Been a long time. How come that one's not, parameter failed. Contract failed. Alright, let's see who we can raid. Thank you guys. Amazing stream. Thank you for hanging out for my birthday. And also my 11th anniversary of signing up for Twitch. It was on June 4th, 2014. Thanks guys. Alright. Let's see who we can raid. I'm actually gonna get my birthday dinner later tonight, so I'm gonna take a nap, go out to dinner, come home, crash out. So I don't know when I'll be on next. Probably Captain of Industry. We were having a lot of fun with that. Alright. Anybody playing Kerbal that I recognize? Nope. Let's go visit Too Legit City. He usually does Oxygen Not Included or City Skylines. He's playing some Manor Lords today. Let's go say hello over there. Thank you all. Yeah, get some rest. Alright, yeah, there we go. Manor Lords is another game I need to play some more of. There's too many games going on right now. There we go. Jamorian Chill Raid. I'll see you guys sometime in the next 2 days. Anyway, thank you. Have a great week, great rest of your day. I'll catch you later. Till then, bye-bye. And happy birthday to me. Thank you very much.